what's up, people? So growing up in an African home has been a big deal around the world. So many people have used it for skits, I've made it into movies, but it's actually a big deal, trust me. And of all the 54 African countries, I haven't been to them all, and I can't say I can speak for all of them. I'm Nigerian, but I have a few things to say about growing up in an African home, and I'm sure you will definitely agree with me at the end of this video. Hi guys, this is Lady Kath, her real hotness, and we are talking about growing up in an African home today. Growing up in an African home, there are so many things to note. Okay, let's start with one with children. When you can't disobey your parents, you have to be that very good child. And even though you're good at everything you do, it is never enough, trust me. But all the same, it's always easier when you grow up in an understanding environment, especially when you have African parents who are very encouraging, and every time you pass a test or you bring a prize or a trophy home, they would celebrate you and then end with "you can do better." You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the thing with African parents is they want their bragging rights. They want to be able to brag to other people that, yes, my kids are doing this, my kids are doing that. And in most African homes, they're like, okay, you'll be a doctor, you'll be a nurse, you'll be this, you'll be that, an engineer, and da. And in many African homes, the parents do not support what the kids want to do. But in recent times, we have so many parents supporting their kids and letting them do what they want to do. So as a child born to first-generation African parents, my whole life was formulated. Basically, going to school, coming back home, going to school, coming back home, the same routine every day. And then on Sundays, you go to church, come back from church, which is followed by Sunday rice in many houses. But in my home, we had bread and fried egg. And on some occasions, yam and egg, which was really, really delicious. Yes, I'm a foodie. I'm going to be bringing more content about food later on the channel. So today, let's just talk about those things that African parents do and you have no say over. So here are a few things to know about growing up in an African home. Your parents are basically demigods. It doesn't matter if you say the sky is blue or if you know that it is blue. Once they tell you it's orange, it is in fact orange, especially in their presence. You get that? Your parents will ever seldom admit they are wrong, and whenever they do, which is often, my darling, you will be in shock to react. It'll catch you by surprise. God help you if you're living under your parents' roof and you curse them, slam the door, or abuse them. I pray for you, because if you cry while being accused of something, you're guilty in an African home. Your parents will call you from upstairs, downstairs, wherever, even the end of the street. They will come outside to shout your name or call you on the phone. And then when you get back, you only find out that they were calling you to get something that was just 10 centimeters away from them. Do not be upset. It's your job as their child. Yes. Religious attendance and practice, it's not an option. Everyone who is older than you is your auntie or uncle, even if they are not related to you. Calling them by their first name is seen as a sign of disrespect, major one. You'll probably never meet all of your extended family because the family is too large for you to meet. Like every year I meet a member of my extended family, especially from my mom's part, my mom's side, and sometimes when I meet this young man, I'm like, oh, it's my cousin, oh, it's my uncle. Especially my cousins, I'm like, okay, you would see this fine looking guys. I'm like, I have a cute cousin, and we're all girls. So brothers, keep coming, keep coming. Welcome to the fold, welcome to the family. Your friends better greet your parents first, because if they do not, your friendship is OVER, over. Respect is very great, trust me. Your siblings will be the first people to bully the crap out of you. You'll think they're being really, really mean and bad. But trust me, when you get out to the big bad world out there, you'll find out they were only preparing you for the worst, which is yet to come. If your full name is being called and in your native dialect, and words are being spoken in your native dialect, hey, that day shall not pass without tears, my darling, you are in big trouble that day. Only if you can swim your way out of it. But apart from that, you are in deep SHIT. Also, if you ever use their words against them, I mean your parents, You become the black sheep of the house. You be used as an example of the black sheep. Whenever something comes up, they will bring it up and say, before he or she would say this, please leave them alone. Oh." And from there, you have entered their black book, you're being in trouble, and you really don't know what they've got cooking for you, because when the trouble that you were looking for when Yanga was sleeping comes, you would not be able to stand and say, I looked for this trouble. You also will realize how incredibly hilarious your childhood was until you're all grown and you're sitting beside an African woman who is telling her child, who actually came second in school, that, Aisha that came first, does she have 3 hairs? Like, what kind of child are you? And then you remember all that transpired between your dad and your mom when you came second, and the whole story about how they always came first in school. But the question is, okay, if everyone came first, who came second? First. 2, they talk about walking from home to school, and then at the end of the day, you find out, okay, they had a car. They used to go in groups. So it wasn't so bad back in the days. And I don't know why our parents and our uncles exaggerate stuff, but well, it's all part of learning. Yes, they want you to learn lessons. So that's it today. All in all, do whatever it is you're doing that you love doing well, and trust me, you regret passing on opportunities because of your parents' decisions or their judgments. But in the long run, you learn a lot from your experiences, from what you passed and what you went through and what you threw away. Yes, that would also teach you lessons. So at the end of the day, growing up in an African home would actually build you into a better person, because there are some experiences you would have that in due course you'd be like, okay, did I really need that? Did I need to get spanked? But later in life, there's some other experiences you'd be like, oh, this happened in my life. This was how my mom handled it. And you'd be like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. But all in all, I've actually been trying to get more creative at my craft for the past 5 years. And it's not been an easy journey, but all I can say is I wish you the best in all you do. Of all I've stated, if your own experience of growing up in an African home was not there, or if there's anyone you can relate with, just let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your Lady Catherine, her real hardness. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.